Can you hear me? Namaskar, everybody.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Pana, it's been a long time. Where have you been?
Ma'am, I was absent only yesterday.
It seems long time because generally I find you quit meeting sooner than others, right?
Oh, ma'am, that day, ma'am.
Because we have not met since 17th, I guess. 17th, 18th, 19th, and then you were there in the meeting, but then you left early and then you were absent yesterday. So it feels that it's been a long time, right? Panav? I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
always told you that if you leave me, inform me and make sure that this needs to be made aware. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Right. So, all SVM students, namaskar to everyone.
Apollo.
Namaskar. 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 Namaste, beta. Siddhi, can I have the people on video? We will first start with our mantra quickly and then we will move to homework activity. Yes, I have given you the task. We will discuss that also. Right? So, first, the sit straight, volunteering task of mantra. I think Vansh told me that he would remember it, he would learn it completely. It was half completed, right, Vansh?
Like you also saying that firstly Anna will speak and if Anna is not available then like
Now, are you prepared? Not yet? Okay. Avni has done it. Vaishnavi?
Ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Okay. So you can come here. I will be there with you. Okay. Vaishnavi will head today's mantra session, please. Come. So everybody will sit straight. Online students, sit straight. SVM students, kindly sit straight. Your palms on your lap, facing towards the sky. Your notebooks, you can keep on the ground. Now you can close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. Once again, take a deep breath in. SPM students, please manage your position quickly and release. One more time, take a deep breath in and release. Vaishnavi would head the chanting. Vaishnavi, you can start. Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rate Shanti Roshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Sama Shanti Devi Om Shanti 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 Om. Now you can rub your palms. and place it on your eyes. And as and when you feel comfortable, you can remove your palms. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaskaram, ma'am.
Namaskar. So if you do mantra chanting dearly and with full devotion and conviction, you would certainly feel energy spurt in you. Okay. Shanti mantra is, of course, to promote peace within and around us. So once you do it together with full energy, you chant with full energy, the entire room vibrates. And I hope that you will learn this technique and do mantra chanting devotedly. Now we will move to our main topic. Yesterday, we were talking about SDG goals. We talked about zero hunger goal. We talked what hunger is, what are the causes of hunger, and what are the effects of hunger. So I gave you a homework. I'll start from SVM students. Anyone, please raise your hand who has completed the homework. Okay, Risha, looking forward to have an answer from you. See, on everyday basis, marking you people in order to have your improvement chart with me. I am looking forward for at least 5 participations, 5 students from SVM who will be coming and presenting on daily basis. I am frequently, interacting with Rishabh, Madhav. Yesterday we had Daksh. I think before that we had Priyanshu. But Athar was also there for reading. But I also want more people to come up and show up on stage so that for whatever purpose you have gathered here, that purpose should be fulfilled. Please do not feel that your time is not utilizing well or you are made to sit here in the room. These classes are going to be very effective if you take it in the full positive spirit. Okay, because ultimately, bache, what happens is once you go out, you really need a communication medium, and I think English serves the best, medium of communication. So, जहां पर भी आपको कुछ चीजें नहीं समझ आ रही, if you find that level is going up, you can stop me. You can ask me, "Ma'am, meaning of this." Okay, and I have asked you people to prepare a vocabulary log also. Just revise that on everyday basis and make sentences on that. I should see that hunger in you, that you want to learn something. Please make sure that you are effectively utilizing time period from 4 to 5, and things will turn out very positive and in your favor. So let's talk to Rishabh this time about yesterday's homework. So Rishabh, please start. First, introduce yourself, your name, your class, and what you are going to talk about. This is what you have to do.
My name is Rishabh. I am from class 9. Today's topic is effects of hunger. There are many effects of hunger. Like hunger made people to think and know the importance of food. Hunger can make people frustrated. Hunger can make people lazy. When people are hungry, they don't have access to nutritious food, and they eat food which is only fill their stomach, but not complete their diet.
Correct?
This much only, ma'am.
Okay, I'm happy, Rishabh, that your language has got refined. I'm happy that you have used vocabulary of access in it. And you have said very well that effects of hunger are frustration. And of course, it's not fulfilling your stomach completely. Very nice. Anybody else from SVM? Okay, please come.
Ma'am, my name is Aryan Kasana. I'm class from 9th, and today's topic is hunger. The effect of hunger is that people look like so
scrawny.
Scrawny and get many diseases empowered is they can also die very painfully. They will be do stealing and they can kill a man also.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, Aryan. Good to listen to you. And as I said in the last session also, that your thoughts are very good. This time also, you have shown the same thing. Your thoughts are very nice, and of course, you have given a better presentation in terms of telling that what hunger effect can be. People can even kill, people can have other effects that you have stated. And you've used words like scrawny, they get diseased body, and impoverished words that you have used. So I'm really happy that you're applying the learning in your language. Very good, Vic. Now from ROS, I would pick up Siddhi.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, Bache.
am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, hey everyone, today I Siti Sharma. I'm here today to express you about the effects of hunger in a human life. Hunger can trigger our mood. If you will notice that you are happy, but when you will get hungry, your mood will certainly change. You will be getting irritated, and it can lead to anxiety as well. So main effects of hunger are it can trigger the mood or it can change the mood. If you are happy due to the hunger, you will get irritated or you will get angry on others. It's a real life example. It always happens with all of us, and it can also lead to anxiety. It is a very less chances that it can lead to anxiety. Thank you.
Right. So, Siddhi, you have just stated one option, that is it leads to anxiety, and you tried explaining it with examples, a general example. But still, I think while it is you're presenting, you could have applied some good vocabulary, right? I by vocabulary, see, the purpose of vocabulary is just that your language will be more polished. Otherwise, thoughts are similar, right? So that's what we are trying to understand here. How can we improvise our language? Okay, through vocabulary application.
Ma'am,
Okay.
that can I write and send you on WhatsApp?
Yes, you can do
Okay,
that.
ma'am.
Okay, Avni, please come.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Today I, Avni, is here.
I'm here, Avni.
I'm here to represent my thoughts on what's hunger and what's its effect. Hunger can cause people lazy, and on the other hand, they cause people die. Hunger can make people scrawny and emaciated. The, the hunger can cause the mystery of effects in our body: weakness, various disease, headache, weak eyesight, anxiety, depression, and hair loss.
Okay. It cannot cause lazy, it cause laziness. It cannot cause die, it can cause death. So you have to change your sentences. It causes laziness, it causes death. Okay. And as you said, people become scrawny, emaciated. I couldn't understand the word tapestry in here. I think it is not fit for the words that you are using. Okay. So another lesson from here is over decorating with vocabulary can also be a risky job. Okay. If people do not understand what you are trying to make as a point, it will be a failure task. Okay. So have a seat. Rhythm.
Namaskar to everyone. Today I, Rhythm Prana from class 9, would like to tell you about effects of hunger. Hunger creates an uncomfortable or painful physical sensation caused by not keeping pace with sufficient of food that much we want. Hunger triggers mood change, and we get in depression. People cannot be able to sleep comfortably. They might be suffering from disease such as high blood pressure. Hunger is mainly faced by impoverished people. Their condition become exacerbated Many a time people begin to kill other people and may stall their food.
Very good, Rhythm. It was a nice presentation again. Moving to Mishika.
Hello everyone. Today I'm Mishika. I'm going to tell you about what are the effects of hunger. Hunger can lead to many things. For example, trigger mood changes. People who are hungry often get mood swings. Hunger can also make people's bones and muscles weaker and fragile as they do not get enough nutrients. When people are starved, they look hungry and sometimes emaciated also. Hunger can also sometimes lead to medical problems for especially them who are emerged with medicines or in stress or anxiety. Thank you.
Very good, Mishika. Mood swings. I think Rhythm also mentioned about mood swings and all. So it is good. Panav.
Greetings everyone. Today I Pranav of class 7th. I'm going to talk on the topic effects of hunger. Hunger can cause a number of effects in the body like starvation, stress, malnutrition, headache, etc. When someone is starving, their body system begin to deteriorate, which can cause faintness, dizziness, etc. Hunger can trigger mood changes as well. Muscles weaken and weight loss can occur, making it difficult to perform any task or live. People may also get malnourished, which can cause to many problems like stunted growth, weight loss, shrinking of body, etc. Thank you.
Wonderful, Panav. So you have used the word deteriorate. I think you pronounced it incorrectly. Deteriorate means decline in level of quality. Okay. So if health quality is reducing, you can say deteriorating health. Okay. Just the pronunciation was the concern. Rest is good. You also refer to the stunted growth. So we have read the word stunted. That means you will grow to a limited extent. Okay, further beyond that, your body would not grow. So
Ma'am,
that's
it was in my question answers of class 6th.
okay. That's nice, nice. Okay, now further we will be moving to our topic. As we discussed last time, that SDG, through SDG, various international organizations have taken initiative to resolve global concern, including hunger as a problem. So, zero hunger is something, goal number 2 is targeting at. Now we will continue with our story also. So we were there with Don Pedro. He was trying to prepare the compost and he was guiding Maria Luz how to prepare compost. Beyond that, we will study now. So here we go. And I want Ganika to read. Wait, Ganika. I'll just make the screen more comfortable for you to read. Can you read it now? Sorry. Please have a look at the picture here. It's very interesting how the people are now shaping lands. Please look at what type of farming do you think it is?
Terrace farming. Terrace farming.
It's not terrace, it is step farming. Can you see the steps? So it's a step farming. Yes, please. And here we see people. Okay, what can you see here? Is it a happy situation or a miserable situation?
Miserable.
Miserable.
It's a miserable situation. Okay, and do you think people are in happy condition or in dismal condition?
Ma'am, in which this picture, this
In this picture, do you find people in happy condition or in dismal condition?
ma'am, in this
In dismal condition. So what do you mean by dismal?
bad.
Unhappy, bad, sad. Basically, the surroundings are sad and the condition is also miserable and dismal. But here we can see two people working. Who could they be? Yes, it is Don Pedro and Maria Luz Duarte. And some people are looking at them that despite some people have dismal and miserable condition, they people are doing something with respect to gardening. So let's explore what do they have to offer to us. So Ganika, you can start.
Yes. Don Pedro's next gardening project is a big one. Maria Luz watches
Luz.
as he Maria Luz watches as he shovels the soil into giant steps he calls terraces. They rise like a staircase up the hill behind the school. Many people in town come to see the spectacle. Some of them point and shake their heads, but they listen when Don Pedro explains that the terrace makes flat surface for planting and keeping the soil from washing down hills with the rains. On the side of each steps, he plants vines and grass to hold the terrace in place. Don
That's it,
Pedro
that's it,
makes
that's it, that's it.
okay, ma'am.
So here we can of course understand that how Don Pedro is introducing a new technique of gardening by creating giant steps. And now he is explaining people how these steps are going to help them hold their grasses and vines and other plants in the places. Okay, because when the water would come down the hill, it would not wash the soil. It would rather move to the next step. Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of shovels? Maria Luz watches as he shovels.
See, Rhythm, shovel is a kind of tool, basically, in which you will put it into the ground to shake the mud. So, shovel is a noun as a tool, but when you do the same thing for activity, this is a shovel in his hand. Okay, so once he is doing the action of shaking the soil with this equipment, it is called as shoveling. Okay, understood, Rhythm?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So in this part, he is explaining to the people about the gardening. And now I want someone from SVM to read it. Please take initiative and read quickly. Who is speaking? Screen is not visible. Can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, speak it. Here, here.
My name is
Don Pedro mix rich compost into the soil, then pokes hole in the terraces and
Terraces.
terraces and plants his seeds that
Campesinos not.
and whisper but fall silent when the mastero plant marigolds in the row besides the seeds has the gone loco. They wonder it may look crazy. Laugh Don Pedro.
Okay, now, okay, who has read this passage? Can you tell me your name?
Tanmay.
Tanmay. Tanmay, we can read slowly also and correctly, right? So in this paragraph, what we are understanding is Don Pedro is poking hole. He is doing holes in the terraces and he's planting seeds. The campesinos can be the villagers. This is the language. Okay. And he says that in the villagers were saying in the ear and then they fall silent when the maestro means the master, the perfect person, plants marigolds in the row beside the seed. Marigold is a type of flower. Okay. Has he gone loco? Which could mean, has he gone mad? They wonder. It may look crazy. Laughs Don Pedro. Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, I am asking that what is the meaning of the word campesinos?
Could be villagers.
Okay.
But marigolds will keep the insect away. So he has a logic behind planting marigold seeds is that it will keep the insect away. And now I want Vansh to read further. Vansh.
For the next few days, more and more families come back to watch and learn. Some ask Don Pedro how to make terraces, others ask Marieluf how to make compost. Still others admire the marigolds, which Don Pedro calls the smiles of the soil. Everyone is wondering the same thing. Could these new ideas help their gardens too?
Very nice. Good reading, Vansh. This time you have read very well and clearly. So, in this paragraph, the villagers are wondering that marigold and the new technique can help their farms too. Okay, so Don Pedro has got something revolutionary for them that can change their life forever. And lastly, I'll ask Panav to read it.
But it is too late for one family. Alfredo's parents have run out of corn, and the coyote will not lend them more. They must leave their land and go to live with relatives. Maria Luz waves sadly to Alfredo as he helps his family carry off their belongings. Maria Luz knows the same thing could happen to her family and to many other families in the village.
So, simultaneously, one dismal condition or one miserable situation happened. That is, one family had to leave the village. Like Maria Lou's father went to Highland. Here, the entire family has to leave because now the corns are not coming good. And Coyote, who's a landlord basically, he will not lend him more, land, money, or corn. So they must have to leave the land. So land is now in Coyote's hands. Okay. And these people will go with their relatives to live. The landlord. So Maria Luz waves sadly to Alfredo. Alfredo is his friend as he helps his family carry off their belongings. Maria Luz knows the same thing could happen to her family and to many other families in the village. So she was pretty doubtful that, or rather, she was scared that other families have to also face the same thing. Moving further, we are now moving to grammar part and we will continue with our adjectives. So far, we have focused on adjectives only. We have been doing so many words related to adjective: prosperous, affluent, and impoverished, diligent. So many words we have done. So these are called as qualitative adjectives. In terms of qualitative adjectives, if we have two people to compare for same quality, like if I have a person who is impoverished and then there is another person who is also impoverished, right? So now I have two impoverished people with me. So I have to compare them. Who is more impoverished? Okay. In that case, I will compare them. Okay. Similarly, we can use for objects around us, like we have cars. So we have cars with better speed. Okay. Both the cars have got good speed, but which one has a better speed? And you will buy that car. So comparative adjectives will work on comparison between two objects or two persons or two living beings or non-living beings. So here you have to pick up the correct sentence. It's grammatically, challenging question for you all. So let's pick up And online students, ROS basically will be answering in the chat box. SVM will be raising the hands immediately. Okay, and answer it. So here we have two questions. Which one is correct? Between Larry and Mo, Mo is the meanest. Between Curly and Mo, Mo is the meaner. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, we have to talk in both.
The chat box. In the chat box. Please write your answer. Okay, from SV, the one purple T-shirt behind the last person, you were raising hand. Which one is correct? Yes. Yes, yes. You. Okay, and what's your name, beta?
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay. So this is a correct one. Okay, again, please write the answer. That was my happiest moment. That was my most happiest moment.
First.
Very nice. It is first because we cannot use two superlatives together. And chat box is filling up quickly with responses. Very good, ROS. This restaurant is better than the other. This restaurant is more better than the other. Again, we cannot use two comparative degrees together. Mrs. Williams' tests are easier than Mr. Olson. The answer is already here. I'm so sorry. Mrs. Williams' tests are easier than Mr. Olson's. So please see the difference between here, like easier than is there, but we have Mr. Olson's test of Mr. Olson's. Okay. I hope the answer is not revealed in the next one. I'm doubtful. This coffee is better than the shop on the main street. This coffee is better than the coffee in the shop on the main street. How come the questions are coming in incorrect? On and in. Wait, I'll just make some corrections down there. I think there is some issue with the PPT itself. Implement. No, I will not show it. Wait, I will just add animation quickly. I think I have to ask you this one because answer slides are revealed already. Okay, let me ask you this way only, and I'll ask one by one. So from SVM, let's talk to anybody. Raise your hand. Volunteer yourself that I want to answer. Okay, please stand up. Please stand up. Who is that?
Sachin.
Sachin. And from ROS, Siddhi. Okay, so let's see between you who answers correctly. So between Sachin and Siddhi, first
Ma'am, I have to say in chat or I have to say directly?
you can say directly. The first sentence is Greg was more trustworthy than any student in class. Or second one is correct. Greg was more trustworthy than any other student in class.
First. Ma'am, not second.
First or second?
First.
Correct answer. Yes, my voice is echoing. I don't know why. Device my voice is echoing. I don't know.
Echoing.
Siddhi, just mute yourself. Siddhi, wait now. Okay. SVM, mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Just mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Mute, better mute yourself. Is my voice echoing? No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So it is from SVM side only that my voice is echoing. Anyways, okay, so the correct answer for the questions, Greg was more trustworthy than any student in class, and Greg was more trustworthy than any other student in the class. The correct answer is second, Greg was more trustworthy than any other student in class. Why any other? Any other means any one other. If I say any student in the class, that means we are comparing with all the students in the class. So answer is 2. Siddhi and Sachin, I'm sorry, both of you have answered incorrectly. Okay, any other will be the correct answer. Now, from SVM, please raise your hand who will answer the second part. Okay, let it be this person in the gray t-shirt. Who are you? What's your name, beta? Unmute yourself. You're muted. Just unmute from Zoom. Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Saurabh Chauhan.
Saurabh and Panam. Let's have it here. So the question is,
Ma'am, your voice is echoing again.
let it be now. Bear with this. So Bill is faster than anyone in the team. Or second one, Bill is faster than anyone else in the team.
Ma'am, first.
Panam is saying,
Yes, ma'am. First.
and Saurabh is saying
I'm second.
second. Okay. And the correct answer is Bill is faster than anyone else in the team. Not just anyone else. So again, we refer to one more person. So comparison can happen between two, anyone else. Now, we have a worksheet to offer you, everyone. So we can easily look at the screens. You can move back, Saurabh. Thank you. Your answer was correct. Here is a worksheet which you people will be attempting. Here is the question, and here are the adjectives with spellings. And then we have another question. You have to just guess the meaning of the words written in the gaps, followed by similar questions. So you will do it in 15 minutes. First paragraph will take you 3 minutes. Kindly do it. Yes. 3 questions and 3 options for everyone. First, read it.
They are now perfect. We have to put management in the thing.
The spelling is the main issue here.
Okay, this is my letter.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, in the first blank, the first and second option is correct. It is same.
Yes, ma'am, they are same.
The answer is third. Second. The third.
Beta, when cell ask, then only you will do. Can I show you B option? Please don't fall for the red lines. Good question. What is the meaning of jeopardize? Means to put in danger. So sorry. It is intergenerational. Done?
Ma'am, please show the third option. Ma'am,
Okay, now we will do this and understand this also. So what is the answer for the first one?
ma'am, may I,
Yes, Rhythm.
ma'am, first persistent.
Persistent. What is the meaning of persistent? Yes, SDM Dehradun. It's third. Sorry. Okay. So undernutrition is persistent among school age children. Persistent here means long lasting. Okay, it never finishes. Something which is like if I talk about a student who is persistent, he or she works continuously without failure. That is persistent. Similarly, undernutrition is persistent. That means it is continuing for a long time among school age children and adolescents. Adolescents are the people who are teenagers. But overweightness and obesity are also on the rise, increasing the risk of diet related and non communicable diseases. The risk of malnutrition is especially high among adolescent girls due to the region's high rates of early marriage and childbirth, particularly in South Asia. So in South Asia, girls are forced to get married and bear babies, where 30% of girls are married before 15. Childbearing means giving birth to children before 15 years. Not only does this dash their opportunities for for adequate education and nutrition. Not only does this, which option is correct? Manoj is also saying something. The correct answer is this. Geo Paradise. Okay. Geo Paradise. Yes. There is no meaning of G wala. There is only a meaning of J wala, right? J is the correct spelling. Okay, which means to put in danger. So not only does this put in danger their opportunities for adequate education and nutrition, but it can also lead to low birth weight among their children, thus resulting in an what is the word?
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I think there is no correct option in this one.
Which one?
Ma'am, actually, ma'am, the last option was correct, but it had an extra E in it, so that's why.
Yes. So the third one is correct, thus resulting in an intergenerational cycle of malnutrition. So intergenerational means between generations.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, can you please tell me the meaning of persistent once again?
Persistence, continue without failing. The United Nation now here you are given some words like comprehend, integrate, universe. You have to change them into adjectives. Okay, and I think it will take you 1 minute to do this. The United Nation member states have committed to a, how would you change comprehend to a adjective?
Comprehend.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, Rhythm?
Ma'am, comprehensible.
No.
Comprehensive.
Comprehensive. Yes, committed to a comprehensive. Second is
Integration.
integrated or integrative. Both are okay. And universal is easy. So comprehensive means committed to a comprehensive, understandable, with big roles and responsibility. Integrated means which is united to other things, and universal, global transformation. Transformation means change. Namaskar. Have a seat. Now, this is the same thing you are supposed to do.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You have to write the meaning. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, can you please tell the meaning of comprehensive again?
Something which is comprehensive is, full of details, okay? Not missing out on details. And if you comprehend something, you can understand that thing. Okay? Comprehend is to understand it, like reading comprehension comes, na? So reading comprehension means the comprehension is a bigger passage there, which contains all the details. And if you comprehend a passage, it means if you understand a passage. Comprehensive means including all the details, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
She will come. The class is not started yet, so don't interrupt in between. I'm taking another class. Okay. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, can you please give me an example of integrated?
So, integrated means united. So our country is integrated nation with various cultures, okay, and languages. Is united. Okay. Got it, Rhythm?
Yes.
Universal means overall in the globe. Okay. Throughout the world. Yes. So throughout the world, universal truth means the thing which is true on the entire planet. So universal means on the changes that is taking place on the entire planet. Okay. Now this one. For close to 100 million students in Asia and the Pacific, schools closure. Beta, both of you, Arnav and Manit, please go upstairs and wait over there until Anshul ma'am arrives. Okay? Because for close to 100 million students in Asia and the Pacific, school closure also meant missing out on, what is this? How would you change it?
Ma'am,
Yes, what will come here? What will you change nutrient to?
ma'am, nutritional.
Nutritional school meals.
Nutriented.
No, what is nutriented school meal? Sorry? Nutritious school meals. Yes, nutrient will change to nutritious. We will change it into adjective. And other essential services. These disruptions put
Ma'am, may I?
dash. Very good. Additional pressure on. It's vulnerability. What is the meaning of vulnerability? Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. It's third option.
Vulnerable household. Vulnerable means open to attack, unprotected. Additional pressure on vulnerable household, unprotected household, some of whom have lost their livelihood due to limited market activities. Good.
Ma'am, please tell the meaning of vulnerable once again.
Unprotected. Now we will do this one. Panav, I want you to read this with changes, necessary changes that you can make.
Within the 2030 agenda, it is now the time to renew the call to action for zero hunger and malnutrition and for the deep transformation required on agriculture and food systems to build an
What will you change include to? SVM students, can you guess? Inclusive. Very good, Avni. Food systems to build an inclusive, safe, sustainable and
Resilience.
resilient. Like persistence, we had persistent. From resilience, we will change it into resilient. Yes. Resilient means which can overcome any shock. That can overcome any shock. If you are a resilient student, so you will not be sad for a long time if you get low marks. You will come back again and you will say that, okay, I will perform again. So today we have done 2-3 words which include persistent, which means continue without failure. Are we writing it, SVM student? Persistent. Second is resilient, to overcome the failures. If you are resilient, you can overcome the failures. We did vulnerable, which means unprotected. If a child is vulnerable, that means he does not have any protective parents around him or any protective elder around him. If a home is vulnerable, that means person is not having all the measures to save his home from any calamity. Okay, these days we have pakka houses, so our homes are not vulnerable. But talk about those people who are living in slum areas. Their huts or their houses are not very protected. Even if a strong storm or a wind comes up, their roof will, fly away. So they are living in vulnerable homes. Okay, so vulnerable means unprotected. Okay, some, mostly street animals are vulnerable to the torture of the society. People can kill them, people can hit them with stones and all those things. So nobody is there to protect them. But if you talk about pet dogs, pet animals, they are protected. So this is how you are going to use the word vulnerable. Persistent, continue without failure, resilient, overcome the failure, vulnerable, unprotected.
No,
Vulnerable is unprotected only.
you said that that can cause attack anytime.
So you are unprotected. That's why anybody can attack on you. So unprotected. And inclusive means which include all the people of age, caste, race, abilities. That is inclusive. Okay. So these are the adjectives. Yes, Rhythm.
We have also done dismal.
Dismal, yes, sad conditions. Anything else that we have covered today and I was not able to make you revise? So that's it from today's class. And I want you to make sentences based on these 4 words which we have done today: persistent, resilient, vulnerable, and dismal. Okay? 4 sentences with 4 words. So from SVM, I would remember who presented today. We had Rishabh today for presentation, Aryan, we had Sachin, and we had Saurabh. These 4 students presented today. And for tomorrow, I would want other students also to show up with the sentences that you're supposed to build now, like as a homework. And tomorrow I may ask any other 4 students or 5 students from your end. So be prepared. Okay. So that's all for the day. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar. Namaskar.